Welcome to another episode of 600 Seconds. This time today, our esteemed guest, Matthew Matthias Piper, who signed the bottom. It's a 600-second podcast, but that doesn't mean that you have to rush to answer your questions.
Okay.
If you want to spend 600 seconds on one question, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
First application that you open during the day.
Sorry?
First application that you open when you first wake up. Twitter. Is that your favorite application?
It's just the only one I use. I don't even use it that much, but it's the only one I do check.
No Instagram?
No Instagram. My Instagram got hacked a while ago. Just fuck it.
And you just left it?
No, I'm just kidding. I got it back.
Okay. I was going to say, that's crazy. What is, you lived at 6050. What is the best moment that you spent at the house, if you can remember?
Not a particular moment comes to mind, but just the overall moment that at the time, me and Maniac were extremely close. He was probably my best friend at the time. And I kind of went off and did my COD thing for a little bit, and then he did his little like Halo 5 thing, whatever. But for some reason, we both ended up at that house at the same time, and it was just like, what the fuck are you doing here? And he was just like, what the fuck are you doing here? You know,
like
it was
that
just,
Spider-Man where it's
yeah. So it was just crazy that we were both just like, dude, what the fuck? This is insane.
Yeah.
And we have to share the same bed. What the fuck?
Wait,
you know,
so when you say sharing the same bed, what do you mean?
Oh, we were sharing the same fucking bed. What do you mean? That's what was happening.
No, because we were the main room had two beds.
Yeah, one was Crim, and then one was me and Nick. But like we didn't really like sleep at the same time often. It probably only happened like twice.
Wait, go on. Why? Because you guys had different like sleeping schedules?
Nah, I remember like I was sleeping. Crim wasn't there for a little bit. Nick wasn't there for a little bit. Like I was sleeping on the love sack a lot. I think. I don't really remember that much, but yeah, I shared it with him like twice. I don't know. It was just a terrible experience.
Yeah,
the sleeping part, but it wasn't that bad. I'm kind of gassing it, but
yeah, that
was definitely my favorite moment.
And then you moved to 1235, so you were also at the Scuff house.
Yeah.
Did you like that house?
No,
you didn't like it at all. Why?
Okay, because at the time my stream was fucking popping. I had the schedule going. I had this vibe going. When I
skins,
it was just dude. But it was just everything was going well, right? But I kind of felt pressured into moving in just because like I don't know. I don't remember what happened exactly. A lot of fans were telling me to do it, and I was like, I mean, fuck it, why not? I can try it. But when I went there, like I just got taken out of the schedule I was in and trying to like fucking force that schedule into my new life at that house, and it just wasn't going. It wasn't working well. I just like couldn't get back in that zone of streaming and stuff. It slowly drifted away, and I don't know. And I didn't really mind the house at all, besides the waking up to ping pong like every other fucking day. Yeah. And I was like, why the fuck are you playing ping pong again? You know? But it wasn't that bad. I liked it. The house was actually pretty cool. It was just it just threw off my like vibe I was in, I guess, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What is the worst moment that you've ever experienced in any of the houses, 6050 or 1235? McAlpin.
Fuck. I know there's gonna be something worse than anything I can think of right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like...
Well, the first thing that comes to mind?
Probably just getting paintballed by Crim. Crim was like shooting paintballs when me and Nick were sleeping in the bed at the same time one time. He recorded it too. He didn't hit me, but I just remember getting so angry at that thought. Like, if I would have gotten hit, I would have just been extremely mad. Like, it was like 8 a.m. He just comes in just shooting a paintball gun and just recording it. And I was just like, bro, like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, come on, you know? Like, fuck.
That can't be.
It just pissed me off.
Yeah, but how often? Like, okay, so this morning you left. You came in at 4 a.m. And I asked you why, and you said, "Well, Champs is right around the corner. Like you're playing like constantly and consistently." What is the longest binge you've ever been on in a Call of Duty or any like stretch of gaming?
I don't know, man. Like, there's been multiple like times where it's been like a day and a half, 2 days, whatever. But I don't know about the longest.
You say whatever, like, is that 2 days with those sleep?
I mean, like, sometimes, like, you just, like, once you get into that zone where you stay up past, like, 9 a.m., right? So say you pull 24 hours. Say you wake up at 2 p.m., you go through the night, you get through, like, the normal hours of fun, and then it gets to, like, 4 a.m., you get a little tired, you eat something, you kind of get, like, a little more energy. Once you get to, like, 7 a.m., to like 10 a.m., that's, like, the time where you got to make it through. Because if you don't, you're going to go fall asleep and you're going to wake up at 8 p.m., So once you make it through that, though, you get the second wind where you just get twisted and you're just like, dude, I can do it. You just feel like naturally.
Yeah, that's just a human thing, though.
Yeah, you just feel, you like kind of feel like great. Delusionally, you're like convincing yourself like, dude, I'm fucking cracked, you know? But it's just like, it's the truth. It's just how you feel. But it's also easy to keep going whenever you're constantly playing. When I'm sitting there playing, I'm not sitting there bullshitting. I'm sitting there going in a game over and over and over and over. And then all of a sudden I notice that I played 45 games, and I'm just like, okay, it's been like a day, like you go through scrims and you play your 10s and then you play your practice, whatever. A lot of time flies. And when it's all said and done, everyone's off again. And now it's 3 a.m. and everyone's going to sleep. And you're like, dude, I just kind of want to get a little bit more practice in. And then all of a sudden you realize like it's like 7 a.m. and you're like, fuck, should I stay up all night?
Yeah.
And then you get thrown into like the same thing I was just talking about.
What is one thing that you would change about the current state of Call of Duty? From players to organizations to the league, what is one thing that you think needs to be changed like immediately? Is there something?
Well, someone actually asked me on my stream the other day, they were like, what's your favorite thing about the COD World League? And I was like, I don't know. There's not one thing about the COD World League that I specifically liked. Like the long league was cool. I see what they were going for, but from my opinion, like my personal opinion, it felt like all the matches that we were playing, going there for 2 weeks over and over again, it felt like those matches didn't mean shit. It felt like
it's like Counter-Strike in this current day.
Yeah, right. So like viewers watching, how can you even get invest in that? You're just like, oh, who's playing? Oh, they're playing today. Oh, they play tomorrow too. Or it's one match today. Oh, is it even important? I don't know. Like I don't even know if it's important. I'm fucking playing it. It's just like they never felt like it was a tournament vibe where you're just like, let's fucking go, guys. It was always like, oh, we have another match today. Oh, okay. We're fourth match. Okay. So we can sleep in. Cool. Oh, we're first match tomorrow. Cool. Like, it was just the whole vibe of the league. I felt like it was just, it just wasn't it, man. It didn't get me invested in it as a competitor. It just felt like I had to do it because we wanted to make playoffs. And then it's just like, if you lost the match, it's okay. If you won the match, oh, cool. It's just like, even with the $500 incentive that they gave like per player, that didn't even feel like that was part of it still. It just felt like, we're just going through the motions. So I would say just a different format, man. Just something to make the matches that you're playing on LAN feel more exciting. Just make them feel more exciting to where you are happy to be there and you're happy to win and you're ecstatic and you're just stoked. Like you're like, dude, we just fucking won that. Let's go, guys. Like it could be one match a day. It doesn't matter, but
something needs to change.
Something needs to change, man.
All right. Yeah. What is one confession that you have for your mom right now? Confess. Shame. I'm kidding.
I smoked cigarettes in her car, and I told her I didn't.
Yeah.
This was like recent, so I kind of feel like a dick.
My God.
But I mean, like, it was only like a few cigarettes, and I also did clean it afterwards. But she still knew too. And I just felt like a dick. But
that's so funny.
That's the first thing that comes up to mind.
All right.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you would like to do but you're terrible at?
Play music, maybe make music.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Yeah, if I could like just for somehow just became an artist or something.
Yeah,
and whatever, like make music that people like. That'd be cool. I think that people that make music are
cool. Yeah,
I think that they should be appreciated. It's just like they're just showing. They're just
showing their paychecks and the affinity of the.
I just mean like when they're making music, it just shows like who they are as a person, and then people. They're like opening themselves up and hoping that people like them. And, they make beautiful stuff. Music is beautiful. So if I could make music, that'd be awesome. But I can't. All right. I suck at music.
If you weren't a Call of Duty professional player, what other esport do you probably see yourself playing? If not Call of Duty, what game?
Maybe Counter-Strike, but I feel like Counter-Strike's kind of ass now. Like,
because of the amount of times that it's played, right?
Yes. There's just like 30 streams of the same tournament in different languages, and it seems like that tournament's happening every day just with a different title. It's just like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I think that's like their main issue right now. If you weren't working in esports, what job do you think that you would be?
Maybe a vet.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe a vet. I think helping animals would be really cool and something I'd be passionate about and something I wouldn't mind doing every single day. And, probably a vet.
All right. Now, if last question: if you can turn any animal in the animal kingdom into a 13-inch, so picture this laptop, into a pet this big, any animal in the animal kingdom, what would you do?
It's got to be polar bear, right?
I mean, I don't know. Is it?
I mean, I would hope you would agree. I mean, a polar bear, it can't get any bigger.
It's just fully grown. Stays like a chihuahua.
It's got to be a polar bear or like something like a tiger or like.
You gotta pick one. You can't do the whole.
I'll go with polar bear then. Like,
no one's ever answered that. That's actually a very good one.
Well, I mean, then you got some. What do they say?
Who?
anyone. What are they saying? Tiger. Like,
I think somebody said tiger. Somebody said Flamesword said an orca.
What?
I said it'd be cool to have like a big a big aquarium with like a great
tiny
white,
orca,
like a great white shark just swimming around. Like it can't get any bigger than that. And then I also said a giraffe. A giraffe like this tall would be pretty dope.
Yeah, nah, not as dope as a polar bear, bro. A polar bear would be pretty awesome.
Awesome. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you.